Ladies and gentlemen, United Technologies is proud to welcome you to the living seas. In a few moments, you will be entering the Earth's greatest frontier, the oceans. Before your adventure begins, consider for a moment the accomplishments of those courageous pioneers who have come this way before you. It was their insatiable curiosity and engineering skill that parted the waves for today's subsea explorers. Throughout history, we humans have faced many challenges in our quest to understand the living seas. To overcome darkness, pressure, and lack of air, we developed diving bells, aqualungs, and submarines, tools which gave us a closer look at our underwater world. With new knowledge, we built new tools, robots, and manned submersibles. Each advance in technology brought about the opportunity to explore further and to learn more, transforming vision, curiosity, and wonder into practical knowledge. This tool-building process has created a rich bounty of new ideas, from microchips to robotics, from rocket-powered spacesuits to computerized sailing ships. Virtually every aspect of our lives has been enriched by human innovation. And United Technologies is proud to play a leading role in aerospace, electronics, and in providing systems for intelligent buildings, committing the technology we create today to the exploration of new frontiers tomorrow. So come with us now to discover the sea, a resource so precious that our very existence depends on its health and well-being. A realm shrouded in mystery, yet possessing enormous potential for humanity. And now, from around the world, the men and women of United Technologies invite you to join us as we cross the threshold into the future of the living seas.
Try to imagine, just for a moment, that somewhere in the endless reaches of the universe, on the outer edge of a galaxy of 100,000 million suns, deep within a cluster of slowly forming planets, a small sphere of just the right size lies just the right distance from its mother star, cooling in the coldness of space. Try to imagine. Now that sphere's creation continues, as countless volcanoes spew clouds of gas and steam into the sky from melted mineral formations. And then that cloud-covered planet waits. And waits. And waits. Until finally those clouds of gas and steam condense and rain upon that planet. Rain upon that planet, Earth. And they rain and rain and rain. The deluge. A deluge of such magnitude that the world's greatest waterfalls, flowing together for more than 1,000,000 years, would only just begin to approach its results. For when it finally stopped, the seas had been born. Seas that would make this planet unlike any other within the realm of our knowledge. For it was there, sheltered from cosmic radiation, that the means to support life on Earth was able to emerge. Tiny single-celled plants, phytoplankton, that capture the energy of the sun and convert it into that most basic of life-sustaining elements, oxygen, creating more than half the Earth's supply. But more than that, those same seas interact with that same solar energy and the Earth's rotation to serve as the engine that drives all the world's weather. Yet these phenomena occur in only the first few hundred feet of seas that average greater than 2 miles in depth. And it is there, in those depths, in an endless night, darker than the darkest night on land, that we are just now beginning to explore an amazing world. There, amid raging underwater storms and fiery underwater volcanoes, mountain ranges that dwarf the Himalayas and gorges 4 times deeper than the Grand Canyon, there, 2 miles deep in that darkness, an amazing world. A world where the cold sea pours deep into the mountain's warm core through immense cracks in its surface, and then rises back to the ocean floor as a superheated mineral-laden fluid, emitting what to us would be lethal concentrations of poisonous chemicals. Yet, incredibly, around these strange vents, exotic life forms flourish. Life forms that have astonished biologists by finding the means for their survival, not in photosynthesis and the sun, but in the chemicals of the Earth itself. Chemosynthesis, an ecosystem like none other on Earth. Until now scientifically inconceivable, yet there, nevertheless, deep beneath the sea, waiting for our discovery. Waiting in a world where we've spent less time than on the surface of the moon. A world we've only just begun to explore, with tools we've only just begun to imagine. Tools with which we'll go where no one has gone before. Searching these seas for the knowledge they conceal and the resources they hold. For answers to our past and keys to our future. What kind of future will it be? Try to imagine, just for a moment, a future of amazing technological creativity. A future of incredible adventure and discovery. A future of remarkable awareness and understanding. Try to imagine. For we welcome you now to take the first steps into that future. We welcome you to the living seas. We welcome you to Seabase Alpha.
Seabase Alpha, surface control. All flight leaders pressurized. Prepare for boarding. Seabase. Calculators now. Please update status of incoming hydrolators. Hydrolator 1, 2,
passengers for descent to GBSA-1 at Seabase Alpha.
Ladies and gentlemen, when the hydrolator doors have opened completely, take small children by the hand and watch your step as you board. And please move all the way into the hydrolator to allow room for others. Once the hydrolator doors have opened completely, take small children by the hand and please watch your step as you board, moving all the way into the hydrolator to allow room for others boarding behind you.
Hydrolator number 2, descending to Seabase Alpha.
Roger, number 2. Notify when cleared of docking port.
Docking port cleared. Seabase Alpha, hydrolator on approach.
Hydrolator number 2 in lockout chamber.
Pressurize and prepare for guest arrival.
And 4 Neptune 1, we'll try and confirm ASAP 1023. We'll try and confirm ASAP.
The moving platform is traveling at the same speed as your vehicle. Please take young children by the hand, look down, and watch your step onto the platform.
Control Central, life support communications.
Please take young children by the hand and watch your step onto the moving platform. The platform and your vehicle are traveling at equal speed.
The moving platform is traveling at the same speed.
Please collect your belongings and step out to your right. The moving platform is traveling at the same speed as your vehicle.
Please gather your belongings and step out to your right. Your vehicle and the moving platform are traveling at equal speed.
Please collect your belongings and step out to your right. The moving platform is traveling at the same speed as your vehicle.
You see, winds here push surface currents in the ocean.
But the currents are bent.
Hey, that's because the Earth rotates. Now pay attention. Anyway, these bent currents bring warm water from the equator to the poles, and cold water from the poles to the equator. How and where they flow determines the weather pattern or climate in a given area.
Sort of like a global thermostat.
Absolutely!
That's swell.
Nah, these are swells. Waves pushed by the wind across thousands of miles of open ocean. Then, when they reach the shoreline, boom! Surf's up!
What about the big ones? You know, the tidal waves.
A sudden shift in the seafloor, like an earthquake, sends a powerful underwater wave across the ocean at about 450 miles per hour. When it nears the shallow water, with all that energy, it has nowhere to go.
Ahoy there, mateys. I be, Jason, that's who I be. A remote-controlled submersible robot built to explore the world of the deep ocean. Say, before I take the plunge, why don't you look at those TV screens and I'll tell you more about me. Shiver me diodes. Scientists have been studying the ocean floor from inside deep-sea submersibles. Like that one. You can see they're pretty cramped, and they don't offer much of a view. And since the ocean covers more than 2/3 of the planet, it's no wonder humans have only seen small areas of the seafloor so far. Well, in order to learn more and more, scientists are now turning to robots like me for help. I'll show you what I can do. You see, I'll be operated from a ship on the surface by a scientist in a specially equipped video control room. No video games. Why, with a flip of the switch from him, and it's lights, camera, action! Shiver me timbers! And when I get down to business, I'll get down to 20,000 feet. Well, at that depth, if the water was to get a few degrees colder, any fish in the area would be freshly frozen. And because the weight of the water is so great, it could squeeze the largest fish to the size of a sardine. But that's okay. I'm built to work under pressure. Hardy har har. Oh, and unlike the scientists in those submersibles that have to come up all the time for supplies and oxygen, I can stay down for weeks on end. What's to do down there for that long? My built-in TV cameras will help scientists study deep-water life forms, as well as let them get a look at strange and remote sea creatures. Ooh. And while I keep a safe distance, my cameras will zoom in for the closest look yet at volcanic vents, where the water is hot enough to melt land. Oh, scientists will also use my hands to pick up information about seafloor minerals. Make sure to wash after. Now, aside from charting natural history, I'll explore human history. Because the deep ocean is very cold, it saved all kinds of sunken vessels, mateys. And only a few have been explored so far. Aye, but by using me propellers, I'll be going for an inside look at ships that lie even deeper. Now, I'm not going to do all of this just so one or two scientists can watch it on some TV screen. No, people the world over will share in what I'm doing. because my telecast will be shown live via satellite to research stations all over the world, as well as here at EPCOT Center. Needless to say, the future looks great for robots like me, and I, for one, can't wait to dive into my work. Who knows? The depths may hold many wonders yet to be discovered. Why, I might be the one to show the world something, very unusual. Thanks for stopping by. See you again, mateys. Shiver me diodes. Plug me in to some 220.
In their own business. But then, another great idea hit them. They called it the diving bell. You see, Junior, the bell trapped a pocket of air which the ding-a-ling inside could breathe.
Thank you for visiting Seabase Alpha and exploring the wonders of the living seas. Please come back and visit us again soon. There's always something new and exciting for you to discover here at Seabase Alpha.